Hello, people. This is my first time doing this, and God put it on my heart to do it, so I'm gonna do it. And you can talk about me if you want to. I'm just doing what God wants me to do. So, I'm gonna start sharing my dreams. So, here's one of them. I had this dream that I was walking with Jesus when he was getting crucified, and while he was carrying the cross, I was when they was putting him up on the cross. When they was putting him up on the cross, I was getting put up on that same. It was like we was together, and the nails that they used to nail Jesus up on the cross was the great big old nails that I guess the people that build the railroads, those nails that be holding the railroad tracks down, them type of things, them big old things. But that's what they was using in my dream to nail Jesus' our hands down. And when they nailed his hands down, that pain, man, I can't imagine how much pain Jesus went through when he was being crucified. Man. So they end up nailing his feet. After they nailed his feet, when they put that crown thing, or whatever that thing is, on his head, those spike things, it was spikes on the bottom of it. And when they did it, when they slammed, and this is happening in my dream, they slammed it down on his head. And when they slammed it down on his head, it went through it just went through his skin and his skull and all of it. It just went through it. And when it went through that, his body just went numb. It went numb and just limp. And we just hung there. And then when the last thing he said, he was praying, and the last thing he said was, "Father, why you forsaken me?" When he said that, it's like this light just appeared, and it's like we was transformed, or I ain't gonna say ascended. Let me see. We was ended. It's like we was out of here, like out of body experience, I guess. It's like we ascended out and everything out of the body, and we end up just somewhere, just not going through all that pain. But when I opened my eyes, cause I'm trying to figure out where we at. When I opened my eyes, it was this light. this light that and it was the glory of God. It was the glory of God. And I'm like, God, I mean, this is God. So I start praising Him, worshiping Him, and I bow down. You know, I wanted to bow down to give Him His praise and His worship. And it was so peaceful and just right. I want to try to take it all in too, you know, so I'm like thinking like, man, if I could just share this with these people, you know. And God told me to look up. He said, look up. He said, because I want you to see. I want you to see so you can share with others what you've seen. And I just started crying. I started crying because I'm like thinking to God, I'm like, Lord, people is not gonna understand. People is not gonna understand what I see. And He told me to share my dreams. His glory, man. You won't, I don't know. So, with that said, I just want you to tell you we need to get ourselves together, get our lives right, and do right by God, because God is coming back sooner than what we think. I don't know about you, but I know I don't want to get left behind. If you've seen what I've seen, I do not want to get left behind. I do not want to be here on earth. I want to be in heaven. I do. I don't want to get left behind, so I don't know about you. So this is just one dream, and there's more to come. There's more to come. Until then, you be safe. Let go and let God. Try Him. I dare you to try Him. And God bless.